Alright, hey everyone, welcome to the next episode of Universe Mode. This is the go-home show before Backlash. We have a few warm-up matches for some of the people that will be competing in title matches tonight. Live from Phoenix, Arizona. Alright, up first for the warm-up matches will be Bayley versus Mia Yim. Obviously, Bayley, one of the competitors that'll be challenging for the Smackdown Women's title at Backlash. Being accompanied to the ring by Sasha Banks. That could be a game changer, as we saw in the match against Ember Moon. But Mia Yim getting her first opportunity here in Universe Mode. GM Kurt Angle decided to give both of these women warm-up matches, and he handpicked these opponents. Bayley gets Mia Yim, and Ronda Rousey will have to face Mickie James later on. And we're underway. The first of two women's matches. Bayley goes for a big clothesline to start and misses. Bayley with a snap suplex there. Big opportunity for Mia Yim, though. You have to think that if she's able to pull off a win, she might move to the front of the line for a shot at the SmackDown Women's title then after the pay-per-view. She puts Bayley up on the top turnbuckle. German suplex off the top rope. Immediately goes in for a cover. And a 2 count. Bayley's able to kick out. And you have to think Bayley was not looking for this physical of a match with the pay-per-view this Sunday. She obviously wants to make quick work here, Mia Yim. Vertical suplex there as Mia Yim rolls out to the floor. A little groggy there. Bayley managed to hit both Mia Yim and the ref in that situation. She powers out whatever Mia was going for there. Hooks both arms and slams her down there. Bayley seems to be in control at the moment, targeting that lower back area. Mia Yim's got her up into a suplex of her own here. Bayley catches her feet onto the ropes there, too. And now she's going to get some elbows to the head. No, she's going to slip out of it. Backbreaker there. Followed up with an elbow drop. Bayley wants to try and make quick work here to avoid wearing herself out or avoid much damage before Sunday's matchup. Bayley powers out. Looked like she attempted to go for a Bayley to belly, but Mia Yim reversed it and trips her up. Bayley with a big forearm there, but Mia answers back with a kick. Into a cover, not even a 1 count there. She's going to hoist Bayley up. Big power bomb. You have to wonder if Sasha Banks is going to get involved at any point here in this match, too, to try and help Bayley out. After all, we saw how that worked in the match against Ember Moon. Bayley nails the belly to Bayley this time. And she's going up top. Elbow drop into the cover. 1, 2, and no, a kick out of 2 and probably a half. Mia Yim manages to stay alive here. Bayley comes up empty there on that move and instead is going to eat a suplex. Mia Yim attempted some kind of attack there, but Bayley's going to hit a drop kick, or tried to hit a drop kick, I should say, but she does knock her down there with a double axe handle smash. Bayley looked like she was trying to run away there. Mia Yim's going to get her down. Now it's got her in some kind of a hold here. Got her legs wrapped around Bayley's stomach pretty tight now. Bayley, though, is going to power out. Some elbows to the head. Oh, a big punch to the face there. Bayley with a suplex, and Mia Yim's going to roll out. Bayley looking a little winded there as she was down on one knee. Oh, DDT as Mia slides right into the ring, right into that. Again, Mia Yim able to fight out of the belly to Bayley into a Hurricanrana. Belly to Bayley connects this time. Side headlock slam right onto the mat. New finishing move Bayley's been working on. 2, 3. She picks up the win over Mia Yim. Continues up her hot streak heading into Backlash, where she will face Ronda Rousey. Sasha Banks proud at ringside clapping. Bayley is victorious here in her warm-up match. Alright, the next warm-up match we have here, it will be Mickie James versus Ronda Rousey. GM Kurt Angle felt like Mickie James would be a good warm-up for Rousey due to her experience. Mickie James, a longtime veteran here in the WWE. And out next, here comes Ronda Rousey, one of the baddest women on the planet. She coming to the ring meaning business. And this should be a good warm-up match for Ronda. Mickie James, a veteran in this sport. She's wrestled some of the greats in the women's division too, from the likes of Trish Stratus to Becky Lynch. I'm not sure if she's going up against Charlotte or not. Asuka. Rousey comes up empty there in the clothesline. So far, Mickie James has taken the fight to her. Have to think her experience is playing a big factor right now. Big drop kick there from Mickie James. Grounds Ronda Rousey. Rousey rolls out to the floor to kind of regroup. Mickie James follows and gets thrown into the barricade there. Rousey looking ahead to face Bayley this Sunday night for the SmackDown Women's title. In what should be a good match. Sasha Banks will be at ringside. We'll see if she has any impact on the finish or not. She surprisingly stayed out of things tonight between Bayley and Mia Yim. Uh-oh, Mickie James gets thrown into the corner, but she's going to fight out of it. Like a neck breaker there. Right now, Mickie James winning a striking battle against Ronda, which is very unusual. So far, Ronda does not seem to be like her normal dominant self. And Mickie James, though, no slouch of an opponent. And you have to wonder, too, just like I mentioned last match, if Mickie James is able to pick up a win, maybe she gets a shot at the women's title then after Backlash. Looking ahead, the next pay-per-view will be Money in the Bank. Obviously, there'll have to be someone for the winner of Sunday's match to face. Could Mickie James be that person? And Ronda kicks out at 2. Ronda looks like she's going to power out of this. Hits her with a series of punches, but cannot quite finish her off. Oh, Mickie James comes up empty there on that drop kick. Rousey puts her one arm behind and slams her down, obviously trying to target the arm for the arm bar. So far, Mickie James has just been able to have an answer for just about everything. Oh, big kick. Going in for the cover. She did not hook the leg, though, as Rousey kicks out. I feel like Mickie James should have tried to hook the leg there, and that may have worked out to her favor. Oh, she's a big forearm there. Rousey looking like she's calling for potentially an armbar here. She gets her down. She's got it locked in. Mickie James, though, doing a good job of keeping out of it. And Ronda's going to let go of the hold early here. Rousey came up empty there on that clothesline. Instead, eats a side headlock slam there. Now eats a drop kick, too. Mickie James, though, continuing his, this attack. Now she's going to throw Rousey almost into the steel steps. She's doing the smart thing, though, keeping on Rousey. She's not giving her any time to breathe. Oh, that time she does throw Rousey into the steps. Got to be paying attention to the rev count here at 7. Rousey with a big kick to the gut to kind of break up Mickey's attack here on the floor. Again, Mickie James just fights out. Into a neck breaker. Again, Rousey rolls out to the floor. Mickie James in close pursuit again. Not giving her any time to breathe. This is not the typical Ronda Rousey match that we're used to seeing where she dominates. Mickie James, though, is putting up an excellent fight. Now she's a little slow getting up. Uh-oh, she does get back into the ring, but immediately gets taken back down, and the pressure is on her arm. Once again, though, Mickie James keeps back up and immediately goes into almost a submission, into like a hold here, but Rousey's going to power out. Hip toss. Into a clothesline here. Rousey, though, comes up empty. Rousey hitting a comeback. She's got her up into almost like an Olympic slam there. Mickie James tries to roll out, but not having much luck. Rousey keeps on her. Rousey gets her in position for the armbar. Is this going to be rope break? Nope. Oh, it is going to be rope break. Oh, wow. And that was very uncalled for right there. Rousey just took out the referee. Whether you agree with that rope break call or not, that was very uncalled for. I'm not sure what she's going for now. That was uncalled for, though, to do that to the official. That would definitely be a fine. Referee back up and we'll be counting again. Oh my. Rousey going up top. This is not something you see her do typically. And she kind of seems to be in like a stalemate right now with Mickie James. Neither seem to be giving an inch. I'm not sure what's going on here. Count up to 7. Count at 8 now. 9. And that was a very bizarre ending. They both just got to be staring at each other. Neither really gave an inch. I'm not sure what the deal was there. Mickie took the count out. And Rousey picks up the win. That was a very bizarre ending to that match. And here we are on to the main event. And this is going to be a tag team match between the WWE and Intercontinental match contenders. Samoa Joe and Cesaro are one team versus Keith Lee and Daniel Bryan on the other. GM Kurt Angle thought it would be a good idea to kind of have them warm up in a tag match against each other. And I still don't know what we saw in that previous match there. That was a very bizarre ending with Rousey and Mickie James. As Rousey just seemed to be content to stay up on the top rope, and Mickie James seemed to be content with staying on the floor and willing to take the count out. I have no idea what that was about. And as I mentioned last episode briefly, or last Smackdown episode I should say, the Smackdown tag title match will be between the New Day versus the Revival. GM Kurt Angle went with the two teams that he thought would put on the best show, and he decided to put them in a match instead of having qualifying matches for that title. So these guys will get a little early look at each other before they face off on Sunday. Bryan versus Joe for the WWE title, and Cesaro versus Keith Lee for the Intercontinental title. It looks like it's going to be Joe and Keith Lee starting out. Keith Lee stops that clothesline. Only a man his size could stop someone like Samoa Joe running right at him like that. Immediately goes in for a cover, though. Joe kicks out at 2. And hops right back up to his feet. Picks Keith Lee up. Whoa, and just tosses him to the side like he's nothing. Not very many people can do that to Keith Lee. Belly to belly suplex now. Jumping knee strike to the face. Got another one for him. Should say knee drop to the face. Joe going to work right away here. You have to think maybe he wants Bryan to get in the match too, to kind of soften him up before their match on Sunday. And that's what he's doing. He's letting Keith Lee get the tag. Oh, and immediately clotheslines Bryan. And you have to think this was part of his game plan here. To do some damage to Daniel Bryan. Bryan hits him with an uppercut. Yes, Joe, this has to be good strategy for him. Weaken up your opponent before Sunday. Obviously, Bryan would like to do the same, but Joe seems to be in control at the moment. Big uppercut. Uh-oh. Now he's going to get the Swiss Cyborg involved here as Cesaro checks in. Bryan kips up. Cesaro, though, meets him with a belly-to-belly suplex. You have to think now Cesaro is going to be happy here, getting to do a little damage to Keith Lee. Keith Lee, though, throws a reversal and kicks him into the corner. Cesaro came back with another uppercut and missed. Gets thrown back down to the apron. Keith Lee goes in for a cover. Doesn't even get a 1 count. Cesaro fights out. Big uppercut. Cesaro going some knee strike. Oh, it busts Keith Lee open right away. Goes for another. And another. Cesaro seems to like to do things in threes. Keith Lee, though, with the moonsault there off the middle rope. Going in for the cover. Doesn't even get a 1 count, though. Cesaro powers out. Cesaro spinning around into an uppercut now. Keith Lee ducked what he was going for there and drops Cesaro. Oh, big slam onto the mat. Into the cover. 1 count. Cesaro kicks out. You'd have to think this might be a little bit of a psychological advantage, too, for Sunday night if you're able to beat your opponent here in this match. If you're able to pin the guy you're going to be facing. Oh my, big power bomb there from Cesaro. Up to the middle rope, into a splash. Now he's going to tag Samoa Joe back in, get the fresher man in. And a replay of what we saw at the start of the match, only the roles are reversed as Samoa Joe reverses that takedown. Keith Lee's hurting right now. Eats a big Uranagi. And Samoa Joe, is he going to go for the Coquina clutch? And Keith Lee manages to avoid it. And gets a German for his troubles there. Enziguri. Keith Lee's taking a lot of punishment here so far. So far, Daniel Bryan has not taken a lot. The pounce! Keith Lee manages to pounce someone the size of Samoa Joe like that across the ring. That is impressive. Joe's going to kick out not even a 1. Joe tries for the clothesline, comes up empty as Keith Lee ducks. Now Joe answers with a strike of his own and a big uppercut. And he's going to tag Cesaro back in. Daniel Bryan seems to be content just waiting over there. Cesaro once again going with these knee strikes to the face. You can see the blood starting to really pour now on Keith Lee. Oh, big uppercut. What's Keith Lee, or what's Cesaro thinking here? Oh, not sure if he was going for a neutralizer or the sharpshooter, but he instead's going to eat a big slam there. And Samoa Joe comes in to break up the count, and he's going to knock Keith Lee down in the process. Cesaro with a neck breaker there. Cesaro goes in for the cover, and it's going to be a rope break. Oh, again with the knee strikes to the face. Have to wonder what kind of condition Keith Lee's going to be in Sunday night for their Intercontinental Title Championship match. This brutal assault here. Again, knee to the face. Oh, looked like Cesaro was going to try and take a swipe at Bryan. Oh, and he connects with the drop kick. Samoa Joe comes in and just does a senton there on Keith Lee. I'm not sure where Bryan went after he hit that drop kick. He just rolled out to the floor and disappeared. And we got both men down right now. Cesaro going in for a cover. 1, 2. Keith Lee powers out. Cesaro going to check out now and let Samoa Joe handle things, it looks like. Keith Lee going to fight out. Oh, big double axe handle there to the back. Keith Lee finally going to tag out. Bryan going to work here on Joe's arm. Bryan hasn't done much this match. He goes up to the top rope here. Can he connect? Oh, and he does with a diving headbutt. This time he connects with an elbow drop. Bryan's just doing a hot streak right now. Another elbow drop. Another elbow drop. Bryan just going crazy here with elbow drops. And Cesaro is going to break this up. And it's an uppercut yet to boot. As he makes his exit through the ring. Samoa Joe's still down. Bryan is able to get up first. Got a 1 count. And Cesaro going for some kind of suplex here, it looks like, on Bryan. Samoa Joe, is he signaling for, is this going to be the Coquina Clutch? Keith Lee going to power out. The big men trading kicks. Hurricanrana. Keith Lee cuts off Samoa Joe. He looked like he was trying to get to the ropes. Uh-oh. We're looking at a spirit bomb here. Oh, and Keith Lee's back gave out on him. Oh, my. And Joe's going to capitalize on that. You can't make this kind of a mistake on someone like him. And Bryan's going to break it up. And he's going to keep Joe from knocking him off the apron. And hits the big drop kick there. Both men down. Joe crawling. Gets the arm over. 2. Kick out. Keith Lee again. Powers out. Joe going to set up for the Coquina Clutch again. Got it locked in again. Bryan not there quick enough this time, though. Samoa Joe manages to get the win, and Keith Lee, though, put up a heck of a fight, but was it worth it? Joe and Cesaro, though, they got the momentum heading into their title matches this weekend. You have to wonder how fresh Keith Lee will be and what condition he'll be in for their match this Sunday night.